Hello to everybody. I just want to give you a hearty welcome, and I want to share with you something that felt in my spirit as I was listening to a sermon of Reinhard Lombard about the last days, and his focus was on Lot's wife and Noah and all the things that Jesus said will happen in the last days. But while he was talking about Lot's wife, it's as if the Lord starts speaking in my heart, and I want to share with you what I experienced through this whole thing. But first I want to read you the part about Lot and his wife in Genesis 19, starting from verse 14. And that's so like us in this day and age, as we speak to our families and the people around us. They all think we're joking, just as Lot's son-in-laws thought he did. And he said, and Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-law who were to marry his daughters, and said, up, get out of this place, for the Lord will spoil and destroy the city. But he seems to his sons-in-law to be only joking. When morning came, the angels urged Lot to hurry, saying, arise, take your wife and 2 daughters who are here, and be off, lest you too be consumed and swept away in the iniquity and punishment of the city. But while he lingered, the men seized him and his wife and his 2 daughters by the hand. For the Lord was merciful to him, and they brought him forth and set him outside the city and led him there. Then verse 26 says, but Lot's wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. And that was the main thing that caught my attention, is that moment when she looked back. It was as if she looked back to the past, because she knows her past. She was okay with that past. She could manage the things of the past because she was so used to it. That's why she was scared to look forward and go forward away from the past. And that's what the Lord showed me. Isn't that what most of us do? We're so scared of the future because we do not know what the future holds. But we know the past. We have become so used of living in the past, so easy to just being like living stressful, for instance. You're so used to living stressful that you can't think of a life without stress. You're so used to be poor, you can't think of having a wealthy life. You're so used to be full of aches and pains, you can't think yourself without it. And I think that's the same thing about Lot's wife. She was just thinking of that what she had, and she was too scared to go into the future because they lost everything. It was only themselves. They couldn't take anything with them. And just imagine yourself going into a future with nothing. You don't have anything with you. Now you must start all over again. And I think that was the most scariest thing in her life. And I think that's the main problem in our lives. We're so scared to hold on to the future and know there's a blessing that waits for us. Jesus wants to bless us. He wants to bring us forth and put us in a better place. And that's why he's always saying, watch and pray, watch and pray, watch and pray. Because he wants us to be found worthy, to escape all these things that comes to this earth, just as the things that fall upon Sodom and Gomorrah. He wants us to escape this world and its things, but we can just keep on trusting Jesus, our blessed hope, looking for that blessed hope. Titus 2 verse 13, because Jesus is our blessed hope. the soon return of our great God and Savior. And that's what we must look forward. We must look forward to that day, because He's going to come and take us out of this filthy world. I hope you are blessed with this.